Rick Grimes' last episode, next Sunday night.
I'm looking for my family. It feels like it's ending.
It's not over. We don't die.
Oh man, if you cried over Carl's death, well, just wait for this one to sink in. What is up, guys? The Walking Dead Theory, back with another video, and I know it's been so long since I made a Walking Dead video. It's been about 6 months maybe, and a whole lot has happened since then. I haven't really been keeping up with Fear the Walking Dead, but I have been keeping up with The Walking Dead, especially Season 9, which has been a very great season so far, up until last night's episode. Well, last night's episode, it wasn't bad, but it was boring. Up until the very end. The very end was one of the most interesting scenes we've seen in The Walking Dead in a long time, because we see how Rick Grimes is going to exit, and it looks like it's set up for him to die, as we've seen in the teaser. We get to see him hallucinate and look through his path, and throughout the whole entire series. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. You see, I think Rick Grimes is going to survive this exit. Now, let me explain. You see, I believe Rick Grimes' exit will involve a story arc we've actually seen since the very first episode of The Walking Dead. And this story arc I'm talking about is the helicopters. Of course, the helicopters were further reintroduced in Season 8 and even more in Season 9. And we now know that A and B are the different types of people that Jadis is handing over to the helicopter people, which could be the New World Order. Who knows, we'll have to wait and find out. But I believe they will play a major part in Rick Grimes' exit. Why? Because in the very first few seconds of the teaser for Rick Grimes' exit, we hear a helicopter noise in the background. Let me play it for you guys real quick.
Rick Grimes' last episode, next Sunday night.
As you can see, there is faintly a helicopter noise in the background of the teaser. So, what does this mean? Does this mean Rick is going to survive? Or is it just a little Easter egg the editor threw in there? Well, I don't think it's an Easter egg at all. I think they just confirmed to us that Rick is going to survive. Here's how. So, in Sunday's episode of The Walking Dead, we got to see Rick and Daryl fight. And while we saw that, we saw Jadis and Gabriel discuss what would happen to Gabriel, whether she would give him up to the helicopter people or not. Jadis eventually decides not to and knocks him out again, and Gabriel wakes up in a cargo thing to find out Jadis left him. Now, it's very interesting the placement of these scenes, because we are left to believe that the Jadis and Gabriel talking to each other is going on during the Rick and Daryl fight. They're happening at the same time. While when Gabriel exits the cargo crates, you can see that it's dawn of day. It's later into the day, and we're not going to believe that Rick was out on the horse for hours and hours. So, what is this supposed to mean? And how did Jadis leave if she needed someone? Well, AMC has confirmed to us that both Rick and Negan are letter A's, because remember, Jadis did try and hand Rick and Negan over to these people before, as we saw in Season 8. So, what if Jadis found Rick and gave him over to the helicopter people? Now, this might be a stretch. So, what would happen to Andrew Lincoln's character, Rick Grimes, if he did survive? Well, many people have theorized that there might be a Rick Grimes movie coming up, because Scott Gimple himself has said that there is something big planned for new fans and old fans of The Walking Dead that is coming very soon. And the new showrunner for The Walking Dead also said that Andrew Lincoln could return with some time jumps or whatnot. We'll all have to see how this plays out, but if they aren't going to kill off Rick Grimes, I wouldn't be surprised. Personally, I don't want to see Rick Grimes die. I've watched his whole journey from day one to now, so it's going to be very emotional no matter what happens to him, and we'll have to see how it plays out. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you liked it, leave a like down below, and even more, subscribe for more videos like this one. I will be making a video of Rick Grimes' last episode after it comes out. Thank you for watching again, and have an amazing day. Have a better day than Rick Grimes, surely.
Ah!